hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
This is a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. OCAmedia Sports presents Friday Night Live.
Tonight, the Panthers take on the Monona Grove Silver Eagles.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Oregon Panthers basketball. The regional tournament is ready to get started, and the Panthers are taking on the Monona Grove Silver Eagles tonight here at the Oregon Gymnasium. My name is Zach Seeloff, and I'm joined by Sean Bull. Sean, great to be here with you for some playoff action.
You know what? It's great to be back, Zach. You know, I missed one of the games you did, the last boys game here, so I'm glad to be back here in the Oregon O-Zone.
It's great to be here. I got to do that one with Travis. They defeated Marshall 72-59 to end the regular season. Just before we get started, let me let you know, folks, tonight's live stream of this WIAA regional playoff game between the Panthers and the Silver Eagles is made possible in part by the Oregon Boosters Club. We would not be able to bring you the WIAA regional playoff game live with this multicam setup without additional support from our generous sponsors. Our partnerships with local clubs and businesses continue to grow. They allow OCAmedia to live stream more Panther athletic events each year. Please consider the Oregon Booster Club by supporting OCAmedia programming. Go to OCAmedia.com and drop us a note. We appreciate every sponsor and especially the Booster Club. The score overlay today is thanks to technology provided by them, and we could not do the work we do without their help. Sean, as we get started looking at this game, Oregon the 4 seed, Monona Grove the 5 seed, and you and I were talking off air. Monona Grove has a slightly better record and actually won the Badger South, so I'm surprised Oregon gets the home game, but it's awfully nice to have them here in the Oregon Gymnasium.
It is. You know, maybe that has something to do with it, just the better facilities kind of necessitates. You know, it's only a 4 and a 5 difference, and they wanted to have, you know, the playoffs in some place that could accommodate the larger crowd that comes with that. You look around here, they've got really all the stops pulled out. All the bleachers are deployed, even up by us, which is a weird feeling. It's been a couple of years since we've had bleachers out right behind us during these basketball games, and we're seeing an influx of more and more fans. The MG people are traveling well tonight.
They sure are, yeah. Back in the old gymnasium, we used to sit right in front of the stands, and there were often not just people, but the pep band in those stands, which made for some interesting broadcasts. We now have a little bit better setup from our perspective and a lot bigger setup. And as you said, huge crowd tonight. MG traveled well. Obviously, Oregon very much in attendance. Looks like the MG students down to my left here are in a bit of beach mode. They're all wearing their beach attire, Hawaiian shirts and whatnot, so supporting their team in that fashion. And as the warm-ups finish up, we've got two really good teams here. These teams battled very tough in the regular season. Oregon took home the first game. MG took home the second, so they split the series. They get a chance for a rubber match here tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about how MG won the conference, but Oregon was right behind them, really. So it'll be a great matchup going into tonight's game.
Exactly. Let's go down to PA announcer Jim Vogt and get things started here in this regional playoff game.
High school for tonight's WIAA Division II State Tournament Regional Semifinal Boys Basketball game between the Monona Grove Silver Eagles and the Oregon Panthers. Monona Grove High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletics Administrator Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. And now here are tonight's starting lineups for the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 2, Caden Nelson. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Jordan Bishop. Starting at guard, a 6'7" senior, number 5, Sam Hepp. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Henry Houston. And at forward, a 6'7" senior, number 24, Kyle Nett. The Silver Eagles are coached by Dan Zwiefel. And now for the Oregon Panthers. Starting at guard, a 6' senior, number 3, Nolan Look. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 5, Eric Victorson. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 11, Carter Erickson. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Zach Tower. And at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 34, Ethan Victorson. The Panthers are coached by Chris Siebert.
Alrighty, folks, we're just about to get underway here. Panthers versus Silver Eagles, a Badger South battle, but this time taking place in the regional semifinals. Sean, what do you expect from these teams right out of the gate?
Well, I expect the Panthers have their hands full with Monona Grove. I think the last time they fought was at MG. Indeed, Monona Grove wins the tip-off, and what we saw was an equal score, 14 points from 4 of their players, which is a really weird spread, but hard to defend as well if you're the Panthers' defense.
If you're getting double digits from 4 guys, whether they're equal or not, that definitely puts you in good stead. Sam Hepp with it at the top of the key, trying to dribble in, a little stumble. Pull-up 8-footer, though, is good. And Hepp gets things started for Monona Grove. They're up 2-0 early with 17.5 minutes to go. And it's Nolan Look, the senior man for the Panthers, carrying on the right side. Gives over to the sophomore, Eric Victorson, his brother Ethan, from the corner for 3, and it's nothing but net. Ethan Victorson, the senior, a three-pointer to start it off and give Oregon the lead. Kick out pass, Caden Nelson for three. That one short, hits the net. An air ball and a nice pickup by Look on an interior attempt. They go to the floor, and it's Nolan Look coming up with it. The effort play from the senior. He gets the ball back, and they start working it around. Zach Tower, a little shot fake. Nothing there as he dribbles in. Instead finds Eric Victorson, a long three-pointer on the step back. And the Victorson brothers have a three-pointer each. It's 6-2 Oregon in the early going. Monona Grove at the top, Nelson again. Houston for the Silver Eagles. Silver Eagles in their traveling light blue, white numerals. Oregon in their home whites with orange numerals. Try a little pop pass inside. Zach Tower reaches over the top, and he's whistled for the foul, the first of the game.
Yeah, I noticed they've got Tower in the starting rotation for it's kind of unusual to see him there. I think this is to counter the natural height advantage that Monona Grove has had historically over Oregon.
Like to have some big players out there, and you can see for Monona Grove, they've got some height on the floor as they work it inside. Only one foul against either team so far. Little pop shot coming. Kyle Nett able to knock it down. It's 6-4 in favor of Oregon here with less than 2 minutes gone as Nolan Look carries it up. Hand off to Ethan Victorson. Victorson finds his way in. He is fouled going through the lane. Non-shooting foul. The Panthers will hang on to the ball. And Ryan Panzer checking in. He does replace Zach Tower. Guilty of that foul. And we'll get it up on the board here in just a second. As the Panthers get ready to inbound. It was number 11, Henry Houston, picking up that first foul as Look sets to inbound it. Victorson gives it back to him and Look on the outside. Panthers up 2 here early. Carter Erickson in the far corner. Tries to dribble in, turn around, give back to Victorson on a long step back. Air ball is grabbed by Caden Nelson, and the Silver Eagles move forward, take an offensive possession of their own. Nelson at the free throw line, sends a pass out. Sam Hepp drops up for three. It's too short off the front of the rim. And Eric Victorson finds his brother wide open in transition, who lays it in easily. Ethan Victorson with 5 on the night. And it's 8-4 Oregon. The Victorson brothers doing all the scoring at the start of this first half. Interior pass and a sky hook is no good off the front of the rim. That ball going out of bounds, and it's Oregon's ball. Jordan Bishop's shot is too short. Panthers get it back. Having a nice run early here, Sean.
Absolutely. You know, this is, from what I saw of the game that I missed, this is reminiscent of what we saw against Marshall. Absolutely. The Victorson's coming out strong with the threes, and, you know, if they can keep those hot tonight, Oregon's going to have a very good time.
Absolutely. Ethan Victorson rolls off the pick from Erickson, gets a wide open long two. That one off the back of the rim, no good, but a steal from Nolan Look. Look turns around, puts it off the glass, no good. Eric Victorson follows and knocks it down. 5 points each for the Victorson brothers. And how about Nolan Look? The physical play early in this game has been outstanding.
Absolutely. Just the rebound the Panthers needed.
Sam Hepp on the other end lays it in and keeps it a 4-point game. But the Panthers getting production from their stars and also getting some physical effort to keep the lead here. Ethan Victorson on the outside. He looks at a three again. That one off the right side of the rim. A little confusion from MG, but they do get the rebound and move it forward to Caden Nelson. Pick set up, good rotation by the defense of Oregon. A nice dribble through traffic from Hepp. His kick-out pass goes for a long two, and it is knocked down by Kyle Nett. Brings it back within 2. It's 10-8 Oregon with 14:10 to play. 18 minutes per half if you're not familiar with the high school game. This is the regional semifinal, the first round of the playoffs for Oregon and MG. They had a bye in the quarterfinal round, and what a long three-pointer from Eric Victorson, his second of the night. And it's a 5-point Oregon lead once again. This could be a hugely high-scoring affair. If we continue here, a little mental mistake as Caden Nelson throws it away. Turnover to Oregon. Oh, and the referee signals that it's supposed to stay here. Coach Chris Siebert is not happy. And they're going to hear the Boo Birds. That one, I must say, clearly thrown away by Monona Grove, a mental miscue. But it does go to the Silver Eagles. They'll retain possession. Caden Nelson, top of the key. Kicks over to Bishop. And then moves it off to Henry Houston. Panthers doing a nice job rotating on defense, a very swing offense from the Silver Eagles. And early in this game, the Panthers doing a nice job on it. Cross-court pass. And now they do find an open look for Sam Hepp. We got a foul away from the shot. I believe that is going to go against Monona Grove. It does. So Monona Grove guilty of the foul. That is their second of this first half. And the Panthers will get the ball. Jordan Bishop called for his first. So the out-of-bounds play does not result in any extra MG points. It's 13-8 Panthers as Nolan Look brings it across the timeline. Look, one of the most skilled ball handlers on this team, gives it up to Carter Erickson and finds Ryan Panzer. Interior to Erickson now. Back to Victorson. He looks at the three. A little short off the front of the rim. Look dives in, but the rebound does go to Monona Grove. MG on the outside. Caden Nelson swing it over to Hepp. They like those cross-court looks. Monona Grove trying to find an open man by just swinging it all over the place. Panthers doing a good job to limit the perimeter shooting. Driving in and popping it up, no good, but the rebound taken offensively by Jordan Bishop. He gets his first score of the night. Cuts the lead to 3, and it has been all underneath for Monona Grove.
Yeah, very few range plays from them, which is interesting to see. That's a good sign for them in that they've been able to get through the lane like that. And, you know, from past games, we've seen they've got plenty of range options as well to fall back on if the time comes. So Monona Grove, by no means has any case to worry here.
Panthers with a nice job to find the open man, and Ryan Panzer and Nolan Look. The shot doesn't go. 2 shots from Monona Grove do not go, and the Panthers get the ball back. Panthers doing a great job moving the ball on their offensive scheme. Speaking of a swing, they like to do the drive pass, draw defenders down with a drive to the lane and then kick outside. Now they drive inside with Erickson. He tries the hook, but it's a little too strong off the glass. Caden Nelson to carry it across the Oregon logo. Drops one off for Henry Houston. Stepping through the lane, and the shot is blocked by Carter Erickson. Nolan Look is fouled as he drives forward. Carter Erickson getting this crowd on his feet with a huge shot block. Caden Nelson whistled for that foul. That's the third for MG. Nelson's first. Panthers with only one team foul here. Almost 7 minutes into this first half. And Oregon does lead 13-10 as Nolan Look carries it in the backcourt. Adam Yates in the game now at the top, gives it over to Look. Interior towards Yates, and Yates shoves, gives a pretty solid shove to Sam Hepp in the back there. He's whistled for his first, Oregon's second, and that'll turn it over to the Silver Eagles. Coach Chris Siebert, first year for the Oregon Panthers, put together quite a season. In that blue blazer, looks an awful lot like Coach Mark Johnson of the Wisconsin women's hockey team. And he'd sure like to follow in his footsteps in terms of the success that he's had out there at UW. Silver Eagles work it interior. Crashing to the lane is Hepp, and the shot goes nowhere. The defense of the Panthers rises after a bit of a broken play. Gets the ball back, and now it's Eric Victorson on the outside. Interior towards Yates, and that one's stolen. A nice steal of the ball by Kyle Nett. He pushes it ahead to Henry Houston. Houston sends it to the outside. Long three-pointer coming, bounces and hits the shot clock out of bounds. The Panthers will get it. That shot came off the hands of Lance Nelson, the sophomore newly into the game. The Panthers get the turnover. 10:37 to play in this first half. Panthers with a 3-point lead. The scoring early on was fast and furious. It slowed down a little bit here as both teams feeling each other out defensively. Look hands off to Panzer at the top. Takes a hop step and gives it back. Now Erickson in the corner. Panthers continue swinging it. And find Adam Yates at the top side. 10:14 to go. Ryan Panzer there, directing traffic. Wanting to get Nolan Look in play. Gives it to him at the top, and they'll reset. Adam Yates, top of the key. In pop pass to Nolan Look underneath, and it is blocked from behind. Look wanted a goaltend, nothing doing. Crossover dribble from Caden Nelson as he carries it in for the Silver Eagles. Houston Drives right to the hole. His shot too strong. Rebound is loose, and it's finally picked up by Eric Victorson. Boy, Nolan Look underneath, surrounded by 3 different Monona Grove players. Amazing he even got that one off. Victorson right to the hole. Somehow gets the finger roll, and it doesn't quite go. Victorson falling to the ground, nearly got that one in, but it comes to MG. Another broken play, and here's Ryan Panzer. The tank dribbling hard up that far side, and he is fouled right in front of the Monona Grove bench. The freshman has seen a lot of minutes this season, and he's played awfully well. That'll bring a timeout from the Oregon Panthers, up 13-10 with 9:23 to play. That foul went against Caden Nelson. And how about this team in terms of its structure? A lot of senior players on here, a lot of whom have contributed very well, but a lot of younger guys getting action too. Eric Victorson, obviously outstanding, sophomore playing well. Ryan Panzer, though, is a freshman playing very well. We've seen action from other guys, some of the younger guys. Adam Yates is a junior. Just a lot of different players contributing, despite this being a very senior-heavy roster.
Right, yeah. I mean, you get some action from them, and, you know, Panzer, Victorson especially, both of those two have really just contributed so much to the team as far as, you know, you wouldn't, if you had to guess, you wouldn't guess that they're underclassmen.
No, when you see especially Eric Victorson play and Ryan Panzer at that, they handle the ball so well and so confidently in a way, exactly as you said, you don't expect underclassmen to do when playing at the varsity level. Large novelty check being presented at the half court. Nice donation taking place there. Mike Carr, the Oregon athletic director, accepting on behalf of the Panthers. We really do want to thank all the people who make this possible, the Oregon Boosters, all of our sponsors, and all the people who sponsor high school sports just generally. We thank you for allowing us to bring you these broadcasts and helping high school sports take place. It's great for these kids to be able to participate in something like this, and especially here at the regional playoffs, chance to move on in the tournament.
Yeah, this turns right around, right? If the Panthers win tonight, they go back into play just tomorrow.
They're going to play tomorrow. It'll be either number 8 Monroe or number 1 Mount Horeb. That game taking place right now as we speak. We'll bring you updates as we get them. Panthers, after the foul against Ryan Panzer, have the ball, and it's Carter Erickson on the near side. His team's up 3. About halfway through this first half. Underneath Erickson, kick out to Yates. Thought about the three-pointer, but decided against it. Now interior to Panzer. Underneath, and Ryan Panzer getting the score. The tank doing his first damage there. It's 15-10 Oregon with inside of 9 to go in this first half. Student section getting a chant going as Caden Nelson carries it for the Silver Eagles. Hands it off to Sam Hepp. And Monona looks to find their way in. Top of the key, Trey Lockett. Kick out pass, and it's Stinson. Interior nearly broken up by Yates. Tapped again, and Yates is last to touch it. Monona Grove will hang on. Each team getting a sub. We're going to bring 3, actually, from Monona Grove. And Eric Victorson will come in for Oregon. He will replace Adam Yates. Yeah, the Panthers really have 2 kind of lineups here. They have a big man lineup and a guard-heavy lineup. And you see them put in different iterations of each at different points in the game. Coach Siebert likes to try and match it up against what he's facing from the other team. A little shot fake from Monona Grove. Try the drive in. Nothing there. Instead, give to Hepp. Hepp from 6 feet out, and he drains it. His 3rd bucket of the game. Cuts the lead once again to 3. The Panthers still on top. Nolan Look trying to bring his troops forward. Finds Ethan Victorson. Erickson nearly has it stolen away. Gives him a little opening. Wide open to Panzer. Instead, Eric Victorson, 4-3 in and out. And the rebound taken by Henry Houston of Monona Grove. Into the corner for Loken. And at the top, Lance Nelson. Can't drive past Victorson. Puts on some good defense. Sam Hepp underneath, and they do the kick-out pass. Corner once again, and a lot of passing there from Monona Grove. I think if they'd have pulled the trigger, they might have had better luck. Sam Hepp at the free throw line. Tries a spin move. Nothing there. Gets the pass. Now they do find interior. A foul and a score. Lance Nelson, the sophomore, fouled from behind. He gets the and one, and he can tie it up here. Panzer called for his first foul. It's the 3rd against Oregon. And it's 15-14 Panthers. The sophomore Lance Nelson with a chance to score it and tie things up. Drains it. The first free throw of the game is made by MG. And we are all tied up at 15 as Logan Ackerman now into the game for Oregon. Victorson, top of the key, finds Ackerman. He goes right to the hoop and he is fouled. They're going to say it was before the shot. So no shots for Ackerman, but the Panthers will get the ball back. And that's Lance Nelson, who had the and one at the other end, getting his first foul. And actually they are going to call it a shooting foul. Initially they'd signaled baseline. But we're going to call that a shooting foul, and Mr. Ackerman will get 2 chances. Drains it. And it's 16-15 Panthers as Logan Ackerman gets on the board. 38.5% from the line this season. Misses the second half. Panthers up by 1 with just over 7 minutes to play in this first half. Houston through the lane, and that's going to be a travel, and there was a little delay. I think the referee was considering in his head whether he wanted to call that a foul or a travel. He goes with the travel, and the Panthers get the ball. Coach Chris Siebert signaling in the plays as Eric Victorson brings this one forward. .650 to go as it's Ackerman on the outside and Victorson once again. Kick out, find Ryan Panzer. He pops off the three-pointer. It's a little bit short. And the rebound taken by Monona Grove's Kyle Nett. He gives over to Henry Houston. Sam Hepp swings it along. They get it out to Nelson. Interior pass. Right underneath and double teamed. Breaks free, but the rebound goes to Ackerman on the short shot. Kyle Nett not able to do anything underneath. A stifling double team from the Oregon Panthers. Panthers still up by 1 here with 6:11 to play. Ethan Victorson on the outside, rolls off the pick. Now drives in. Oh, what a crossing pass to Ryan Panzer. And I believe he stepped out of bounds. No, we get a foul. Lance Nelson called for a foul. That is the 6th team foul. So the Panthers will be in the bonus going through the rest of this half with 6 minutes to go. That's big.
Yeah, 6 minutes left to play. That's a lot of time to rack up these. They haven't had many trips to the line yet, but,
Here they go in transition after the block shot, laying it in, not getting it in, though, and Ryan Panzer blocks it out. Monona Grove will hang on. Boy, Ethan Victorson's shot was just absolutely rejected, but Caden Nelson couldn't get the layup in, and Ryan Panzer does a good job to knock away the second chance. Sorry to jump all over you there. Just
no,
a
that's
quick
fine.
Play. Monona Grove controls, though, off the out of bounds. They hold it right outside the Oregon arc. Houston forced even further out. Ethan Victorson playing some physical D and gets a little too physical there. They'll get Ethan for his first foul, 4th against Oregon in this half. We'll have a sideline inbounds from the Silver Eagles. Adam Yates checks back in, get a little size out there on the floor. As Monona Grove holds it at the top in the person of Jordan Bishop. Hepp dribbling along, hands off to Nelson. Kick out to Houston. They do find Hepp for a straightaway three-pointer. It's an air ball off the front of the net, saved in by Monona Grove with a fist. What a swat by Jordan Bishop, but it went right to Eric Victorson of the Panthers. Victorson kicks one out to Ryan Panzer. He's trapped a little bit underneath. Sends back out to Ethan Victorson behind the arc. Victorson's pass is tipped by MG, and it is last tipped by MG. Sam Hepp got a finger on it, out of bounds, and the Panthers will retain possession. 5:08 to play in this half. It's a 1-point game, and it has been back and forth, each team answering the other. And we'll go way into the backcourt on a baseball pass from Adam Yates to Nolan Look.
Boy, 13 minutes passes quickly when you get a rivalry like this.
It sure does. No love lost between these two teams. and they are playing well, both wanting to stay in this tournament. Yates rolls off the block, and what a shot and a score. Spins around his man and puts it high off the glass, makes it 18-15 Oregon with 4:42 to go. Kick out pass, Sam Hepp driving towards the lane, and instead slings it out for net, and it's nothing but net. On the third field goal, how often do you think broadcasters make that joke with him?
Almost every time, I'm guessing.
You can't resist it, right? It's right there.
Yeah.
It's like the mouse that sees a piece of cheese in the trap. Victorson to Nolan Look in the corner now as Oregon up by 1, looking to expand. Ryan Panzer on the outside. Little step fake and back out to Look with 4:08 to play in the half. Adam Yates trying to fight his way through. It's tipped by Net, and Net actually grabs the loose ball. Kyle Net with a nice job to get that one. Jordan Bishop swings it back to Net in the lane. He runs right over Adam Yates, who does a terrific job establishing position. The charge is called. What a defensive play by Adam Yates. Gets his feet set, takes the charge, and gets the ball back for Oregon. And that will be a timeout. After the Panther man takes the charge, what a job.
And what a job the Panthers have been doing. You know, Monona Grove is the type of offense that can steamroll over people who aren't ready for them. And yet, here we are. Oregon's held this lead the entire time. It's a marginal one at that, but here we are.
Yep, since the first 2-point bucket was scored by Monona Grove, since then Oregon has been tied or in the lead the entire time, and that tie just came once on the and one play. Otherwise, they've been up, and like you said, it's a small lead, but they have answered every single Monona Grove score with a score of their own, kept themselves on top, and that defensive play by Adam Yates is just what you need in a tight game like this against a good team. Carter Erickson is going to check into this game. So on the floor for the Panthers, it'll be Nolan Look, Ethan Victorson, Ryan Panzer, Carter Erickson, and Adam Yates. Non-shooting foul, the charge against Yates. The Panthers will inbound it from their own baseline with 3:50 to play here in the first half of this regional semifinal game. The winner will go on to play either Monroe or Mount Horeb, depending on the outcome of that game that is in progress right now. Panzer at the top, finds Victorson in the corner. 3-2 zone coming from Monona Grove. They get it interior. The pass from Adam Yates is too strong and out of bounds. Tried to find Carter Erickson, but they couldn't connect. And Monona Grove gets the ball back. Caden Nelson, the senior, bringing it forward and gives off to Sam Hepp as he calls out the play. Little handoff to Nelson, nothing there. He sends out to Houston for a long three-pointer, but he's got it. And just like that, MG takes the lead. They're up 20-18. Their first lead after the first bucket of the game. Nolan Look to Yates at the free throw line. His pass picked off. Taken away by MG. Adam Yates having a little trouble in the passing game today. Monona Grove up 2, trying to expand here at the end of the half. Caden Nelson to the outside, forced to reverse direction. Rolls off the pick and sends that one over to Trey Loken. Back to Nelson as he races around. That one tipped by Nolan Look and out of bounds, getting his hand in the way of the pass. We'll have a sideline inbound from the Silver Eagles. Eric Victorson comes in. Ethan Victorson checks into this game as Adam Yates takes the seat. Sam Hepp to inbound in front of the Panthers bench. Caden Nelson now for the Silver Eagles. Nelson tries to dribble his way in, forced out by Victorson. Sam Hepp to the net and lays it in. His fourth field goal tonight and gives MG a 4-point lead. I believe the Panthers have had 5-point leads, but that's been all as far out as it's gotten in this game. Ethan Victorson for Oregon. Takes the long three-point look, and he's got it. Mr. Automatic Ethan Victorson making it look easy from a very unusual spot on the court to take a three-point attempt. Brings the Panthers back within 1 with 1:47 to go. Caden Nelson's got a straightaway look for 3. In and out. Rebound Carter Erickson. comes up with the second chance. Nolan Look now trying to get the Panthers back on top. Victorson goes for a similar three-pointer, just a bit strong, and the rebound taken by the Silver Eagles. Inside of 90 seconds to play. Driving to the hoop is Houston. He is challenged by Carter Erickson, who is going to be called for the foul. That is his first, Oregon's fifth. And that will send Houston to the line to shoot two. Houston, an 80.8% free throw shooter this season. 42 of 52 from the line. Two chances here. Front end is good. Couple of subs for Monona Grove. Loken and Stinson check in. As Nelson and Bishop check out. Second shot coming from Henry Houston. That one is equally good. MG 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And they lead by 3, 24-21 with a minute 15 to play. Nolan Look. Step back at the top. Panzer and Victorson trade off on the near side. And it's Victorson that gets the ball. Eric Victorson right to the hole. Finger roll just short. Boy, that was a pretty attempt, but it does not go. 51 seconds to play as MG controls, and they will take a timeout. 30-second timeout for the Silver Eagles with 49.9 seconds remaining in this first half. It's been back and forth, blow for blow. The Silver Eagles are back on top, but again, only by 3. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, I mean, the Panthers are really sticking with it as far as keeping their energy up, and we're still getting inventive plays like that one from Eric Victorson. Looked good. It's just, Monona Grove is right there with them, and some of these opportunities just aren't there for the Panthers.
We've seen great offense from both of these teams, but we've also seen really great defense. A lot of shot blocks, a lot of steals, takeaways. The one difference, I think, between these two teams where they haven't really matched up is the perimeter shooting. 4 3-pointers for Oregon, just 1 for MG, and that's what's keeping Oregon in this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, the defense really is something to remark on here. We're almost done with the first half, and, we're barely creeping over 20 points. So, this is not by any means a shootout of a game. That could change at any moment, though, if people switch it up.
And I thought it was going to be different early on. It was 13-10 Oregon, I think just 4 minutes in. And obviously we've slowed things down a little bit since then. Sam Hepp, they're all over him. Stinson, though, on the kick-out pass to Houston. And MG hangs on to the ball with 34 seconds to go. Hepp managed to fight through a number of different Panther defenders. Caden Nelson wanting to make sure this will be the last possession of the half. No shot clock in the high school game. There's been a lot of talk about it, but so far the WIAA has declined to institute that rule. 15 seconds to go with Nelson still controlling. An even 10. He's got a bit of a smile on his face there. 7 seconds to play, and he gets it to Hepp. Back to Nelson, loses his footing, falls down. 2 seconds to go. They find him. Straightaway 3, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Caden Nelson gets his first field goal right at the buzzer, a three-pointer. I think an awful lot of the Panthers fans wanted to travel when he fell to his knees. But instead, they managed to get the ball back to him, and he shoots a three-pointer. And that gives MG a 27-21 lead. Sean, just back and forth, and this is the biggest lead for any team so far this game.
Yeah, this is a quintessential Badger South battle here. I mean, 21-27 after that literal last-second shot from the main scorer, the number one scorer in the Badger South. Yeah, I mean, that's about what you expect when you come into games like this.
This is not a game that either team can sleep on. I think probably MG, even though they're the lower seed technically, they obviously won the Badger South over Oregon. They had a bit better record, and I think they might have come in here thinking that they would be able to take this one a little more easy up until the last few minutes. Oregon, though, on top, but for that buzzer-beating three-pointer, it's a one-score game. It's either team's game as we go to the half here.
Yeah, if this all keeps up, this is going to come right down to the wire. With that, folks, we're going to step away for just a minute. Our broadcast is not going anywhere. We just have to thank our sponsors. Stick around because, of course, we've got another half of exciting, riveting, live WIAA basketball coming at you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching OCA Media Sports.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCA Media Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at ocamedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab. I'm a general surgeon at Stoughton Hospital. GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, is when stomach contents abnormally flow from the stomach back into the esophagus, and this can cause symptoms like heartburn, chest pain, and regurgitation. The Lynx device stops reflux by using magnets to strengthen the muscle at the end of the esophagus, and this prevents acid from flowing from the stomach back into the esophagus.
Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improved financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
I love being an orthopedic surgeon because I can help people improve their lives. My name is Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Stoughton Hospital in the Ortho Team Clinic. My specialty is sports medicine, focusing specifically on the care of the shoulder, hip, and knee. So the goal for me is always to see patients who want to get back to their active lifestyle. The techniques that I use now allow patients to return back to their activities, including sports, faster than ever before.
Thank you for the hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
This program is made possible with
Oh, wait, what?
We just came back. Welcome back, everyone. Zach Seeloff and Sean Bull with you here on OCAmedia. The Panthers taking on the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. The Silver Eagles got a buzzer-beating three-pointer at the end of the first half. They lead 27-21, but there's 18 minutes of basketball left. And Sean, you and I were talking just a minute ago off air. Mount Horeb and Monroe, the winner of that game will play the winner of this game, and it's 24-22 Mount Horeb right now at the half, so a very close game over there as well.
Yeah, so that would be interesting. You were saying if Oregon wins tonight and Monroe wins over there, then the Panthers could have another game at home, which would be huge.
I believe they would, because Monroe is the 8th seed, Oregon the 4 seed, and so Oregon would have the higher seed, I believe. It would be a home game. Mount Horeb, of course, the 1 seed on this side of the bracket. So either way, it's not going to be easy, but Oregon has to win here. They trail by 6, and we mentioned at the end of the half, that is the the biggest lead that we have seen in this game. Just before we come back in, folks, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, tonight's live stream of this WIAA regional playoff game between the Panthers and the Silver Eagles is made possible in part by the Oregon Boosters Club. We would not be able to bring you this WIAA regional playoff game live without the additional support we get from our generous sponsors. Our partnerships with local clubs and businesses continue to grow and allow us to live stream more Panther athletic events every year. Please consider joining the Oregon Booster Club by supporting OCA Media programming. Go to OCAmedia.com and drop us a note. Huge thanks to all the people who make these broadcasts possible, all our sponsors, the Oregon Boosters, and all the students and staff of Oregon High School who allow us to cover these sports for you. As we come back here at the half, the Panthers' leading scorer in the first half, 2 of them, Ethan and Eric Victorson, you know them well, each had 8 points. The leader for Monona Grove also had 8 points, that being Sam Hepp. Panthers will start with the ball, and with 18 minutes to go, they inbound it. Both teams trying to secure a bid here to the regional final game. Nolan Look on the outside. Not able to find anything there. Tries to get a peek from Victorson. He goes all the way to the hole. The shot no good. Gets his own rebound. It's tapped free by Monona Grove, and they're able to send it along. Silver Eagles work it all the way across, and Nolan Look from out of nowhere gets a finger on it, flies in from behind the play. We talked about it in the first half. Nolan Look is leaving nothing on the court tonight.
Absolutely. You know, there's so many seniors in this roster we were talking about, and you know, it's worth noting that if they lose tonight, this is their last game. They're literally playing to extend their careers.
They want to keep that high school season going, and the only way to do that is to win. Still 27-21 with just 35 seconds gone in this second half. The Silver Eagles control. Move it over to Sam Hepp. Houston on the near side. Looking for a pass all the way. Finds Caden Nelson. He goes right to the hoop. His shot, though, is in and out. And those finger rolls have not worked for either team. We've seen a number of them just not make it down. Eric Victorson, interior to a slashing Carter Erickson for the score. That's Erickson's first score of the night. And he brings the Panthers within 4. A nice little move on the pass from Eric Victorson. Outside to Caden Nelson for the Silver Eagles. Sam Hepp, their leading scorer tonight, working on the near side. Drives right into a triple team. The kick out pass. They pop it in, but it's poked from behind. The Tower is going to be called for the foul. Zach Tower got a hand on the ball, but he's whistled for the foul as well. And that will be Monona Grove's ball. That's Tower's second. He is the only player with 2 on Oregon. Panzer, Erickson, Victorson, Ethan Victorson, and Adam Yates each have 1. Sam Hepp inbound from the baseline. Getting a little nervous, looking for it, and that is going to be a timeout from head coach Dan Zwiefel of Monona Grove. The Silver Eagles just not able to find their inbound pass there and get that one working the way they'd wanted. So with 16:38 to go in the second half, they're forced to call timeout. Nice job by the Panthers on the defense, and we've seen that defense be very effective tonight.
see if we can get any. I guess we're pointed away from the huddle now.
Yeah, we might at a later timeout take you inside the huddle with Chris Siebert, but for right now, both these teams' defenses having a lot of success. It's not like the teams are shooting badly; they're just being denied opportunities, and we have seen a couple of shot blocks. That's what's kept the score so low.
Right, like we were talking defense. Both teams are leaving nothing on the table here.
This is, I mean, as you said, the seniors playing for their high school lives, as it were, trying to extend that season on both sides. Nobody wants to go home in the first round. They do get this inbound pass to Caden Nelson. He's just able to track it down. And Monona Grove starts up again. Kick out pass to Hepp. Double teamed in the lane. And out to Houston on the outside. Kyle Nett from 8 feet. Rolls it out, and Carter Erickson gets the rebound. Erickson has an enormous vertical leap. You can see him getting up over the rim on that one. A long three-pointer from Eric Victorson. Nothing but net, his third three of the night. And the Panthers are within one with 16:05 to play. Houston all the way to the hoop from behind the arc, and that one off the glass is good. He gets the scoring started in the second half for Monroe. They expand their lead back to 3. Nolan Look at the top. Zach Tower now in the corner. Picks it up at an awkward spot, but is able to find Victorson. Victorson finds Tower underneath, and the Panthers swing it. They find Eric Victorson, and again, he's good from 3. His 4th, and he ties the game at 29. 15:25 to go, and we've got a brand new ball game here at the Oregon Gymnasium. Sam Hepp, trapped in a double team, has to swing it out. It's Caden Nelson at the top for Monona Grove. Houston trying to work off the pick, and they kick it back towards Nelson. Panthers rotating extremely well against a tough picking offense. Kyle Nett drives in, and Zach Tower is going to be called for his 3rd foul. It'll be a non-shooting foul, but I would not be surprised to see Tower subbed out for here. In a little bit of foul trouble with 14:56 to play. Inbound pass goes to Stinson and up to Nelson now for MG. Tied at 29 here with 14:50 to play. Tower gets a hand on that one, but Nelson able to hang on. Hepp, interior to net. Back outside. Hepp directing traffic. Dribbles right into a double team and has to swing it all the way out to Nelson. Houston. And a blocking foul is called against Oregon. Nolan Look, the guilty party. That is his first, but it's Oregon's 3rd. Oregon quickly has 3 fouls with 14:31 to play. No fouls yet against MG in this half.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a reversal of fortune from the last half. Oregon got to the bonus much quicker than MG.
3-pointer from Sam Hepp is no good off the front of the rim, and the Panthers' Carter Erickson controls. Nolan Look wide open at the free throw line. Too strong off the front of the rim. Tries to get his own rebound, but the loose ball gathered by Caden Nelson. Nelson tries to fake around, goes right to the hoop. He scores. And thought a foul was coming up, but no call, and so it's 31-29 as MG regains the lead. Ethan Victorson in the corner. Gets a pick from Zach Tower. He wanted to give and go. Tower not on the same page with him. That ball goes out of bounds. And Zach Tower is going to be replaced by Ryan Panzer. Check it in. Lance Nelson checks in. He had an important and one play in the first half. As Monona Grove inbounds the ball up by 2 with 13:50 to play in the game. The aforementioned Nelson with it, drives toward the lane from 4 feet out, shoots it right over the hoop. An attempted clearing pass from Stinson is knocked out of bounds by Nolan Look, and that will stay with MG. Mount Horeb goes on a 22-11 tear to start the second half. They are up 45-33 in the other action tonight. There's plenty of other action, but the action that these two teams care about anyway. We'll let you know on that one as it continues on. 13 and a half minutes to play. MG up 2 here at the Oregon Gymnasium. It's Caden Nelson at the top of the key. Trying to dribble in his Hep, nothing there. Nelson tries the same and has to kick to Bishop. Hep at the free throw line, tries again for the drive. The putback shot, no good. Rebound Carter Erickson. And that is a guy you can always count on for underneath rebounds. Carter Erickson, a solid man on the glass. Ethan Victorson. Numerous crossovers and kicks to his brother Eric. Panthers looking for something here. Pop shot is blocked by Sam Hep, but Eric Victorson tracks it cleanly. He goes to the hoop. Another finger roll attempt, no good. Nolan Look gets it. Wide open look, and it's good. Ethan Victorson finally able to put it away. And the Panthers tie it back up. Kind of a confused play there, but the Panthers don't give up on it. A foul, and that will be a shooting foul as Henry Houston drove the lane. He will go to the line for 2. I believe it'll be Carter Erickson. That's the guilty party. It is his second and the team's 4th. So with the game tied, Houston goes to the line to shoot 2. He is 2 for 2 already tonight. Make it 3 for 3 as MG takes the lead back, 32-31. Jordan Bishop sits down for MG, and Kyle Nett replaces him as Monona Grove has a very tall lineup out there on the floor. Second shot is good. And now Houston will take a seat as Trey Loken replaces him after 2 made free throws. Nolan Look to carry it forward. Panthers back down by 2. 12:25 to go in this game. Ryan Panzer in the corner, finds Look underneath. Look working around the defense, shot block, and a foul. That'll send Look to the line for 2. It's the first foul against MG in this half. And it's Kyle Nett picking up his second. Look 63.5% from the line this season. Short off the front of the rim there on his first attempt. Ackerman replaces Ethan Victorson. As Look gets the back end try. That one hits the netting, no good. So unfortunately, Nolan Look not able to convert. MG remains on top by 2. Houston comes right back into the game. Just wanted a quick spell for him. And Caden Nelson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles with 12 minutes to go in this regional semifinal. MG student section beneath us getting their accelerated clap on. Nelson can't dribble in, instead finds Loken on the outside. That one was tipped, says the referee, so no travel. And Kyle Nett underneath. And they're going to get Nolan Look for the foul. Look tried to get the block on that one, instead called for the foul. Oregon's 5th, his 2nd. And that will send that will send Nett to the line to shoot 2. 71.4% this season, 20 of 28. And the front end is good. Stinson replaces Loken, and Nett will have his second chance, can make the lead at even 4 here for the Silver Eagles. He does just that. It's 35-31 Monona Grove, and that will bring a 30-second timeout from the Oregon Panthers. So with 11:38 to go here in this second half, Panthers have whittled it down to a tie game, but now it's back up to a 4-point MG lead. Time continues to tick down, but the Panthers have really been equal to this task. It's just, can they get enough of that back and forth in their favor?
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm seeing at this moment a Panthers defense that, is getting a little frustrated trying to contend with the Monona Grove team. It's not an easy task, and they've kind of been slipping as this half wears on into more and more foul situations. And if they keep giving those up, that's just going to keep stacking this game against them bit by bit.
Exactly, and they do have 5 team fouls so far in this half, only 1 against MG, which, as you mentioned earlier, a big reversal from the first half when they stayed out of foul trouble until very late into the half, and in fact only gave up 5 all half. So, with 11:38 to play, they inbound, only down 4, and that's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like it's worse than it is. They're only down 4 points, and they've been playing well. Nolan Look with the ball, directing traffic. And it's Ryan Panzer back to him. Interior to Erickson, and he thought Ackerman was going to continue to the hoop. Instead, he pulls up, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover to the Silver Eagles. Caden Nelson to carry it forward with 11:18 to go in this game. Give to Houston. A nice little job by the Panthers to break up a sort of handoff attempt. Now they do give it to Hepp. Hepp drives into Nolan Look and has to move back. Stinson working his way around the arc. Nothing there. Gets it into Hepp just over the head of Nolan Look. Hepp catches the double team. The fadeaway jumper is too strong. It's Carter Erickson. Erickson wanting to move in transition. Finds Ackerman. Ackerman, shot fake underneath. Has to send it back out. Wise choice. No reason to take a bad shot. In the lane. Ryan Panzer high off the glass. The brutal bank shot from the tank. And it's 35-33. Panthers within 2. Ethan Victorson ready to come in for Oregon. Jordan Bishop for MG at the next stoppage. Houston rolls off the pick, gives to Nelson. Nelson finds Hepp in the lane. He kicks it over to Houston. A 3-point attempt is no good. And the rebound taken by Nolan Look. Panthers chance to tie it up with an even 10 minutes to go. Eric Victorson thought about that 3-pointer, but thought better of it. Interior to a slashing Panzer. What a shot fake, but his shot is too strong. Boy, he had Stinson flying away from that one, but a little too strong off the glass. Houston gets a wide open 3 attempt, and he knocks it down. Henry Houston, they've called his number a lot, and he's come through for him. He's got 12 points on the night, and it makes it a 5-point MG lead, 38-33. Erickson's got some room in the lane here, goes to the hoop, and he is fouled. Erickson, I don't think, expected to see that clean a path to the basket. Takes what MG gives him and draws the foul. And that is Net's 3rd foul. First MG player to reach that threshold. Carter Erickson gets 2 chances here. First one is a bit strong from the 82.1% free throw shooter. And Net checks out along with Stinson. They're replaced by Bishop and Lance Nelson. Erickson's second shot also too strong. So the Panthers 0 for 4 from the line in this half. Still a 5-point MG lead. Caden Nelson working at the top. Finds Houston, tries to dribble baseline. Quick swing around. Hepp driving right to the hoop. Spins one too strong. Put back no good. Second chance does go. Jordan Bishop, relentless underneath. Tries it twice and gets it to go the second time. Expands to the biggest lead of the game. It's 7 points for MG. Up 40-33. Ethan Victorson, bunny shot 3-pointer. Short off the front of the rim. But Ryan Panzer grabs the loose ball. His pass blocked. Knocked free by Bishop. And Caden Nelson will take it to the hoop. Nolan Look nearly gets there, but Nelson lays it in. It's a 9-point Monona Grove lead as the Panthers will bring it forward. Chris Siebert asking him to push it, get moving. 8:18 to go in this game. The biggest lead that either team has opened up here. In the corner, Nolan Look goes baseline. It's knocked out by Jordan Bishop. And the Panthers will retain possession. Ethan Victorson coming in. He'll replace Carter Erickson. Erickson looks a little frustrated as he heads to the bench, but he has played awfully well for the Panthers tonight. Kyle Nett comes back in. He of 3 fouls, but also of 8 points tonight. Interior to Ethan Victorson. A nice little 4-foot pop shot. And he gets the Panthers moving again on offense. It's 42-35 Silver Eagles with 8 minutes even to go. Nelson over to Nett. Nett underneath is fouled before the pass. I believe they're going to get Logan Ackerman for this one. That will be the Panthers' 6th team foul. And it is against Ackerman. Adam Yates replaces him, and now MG will be shooting on any fouls after this point. .7:46 to play. Monona Grove up 7. Caden Nelson at the top. He's got a straightaway look from three-point land, and he gets it. And it's a 10-point Monona Grove lead, 45-35. The Silver Eagles are rolling on offense here. Nolan Look to Yates, give and go, look right to the hoop. He puts it too strong off the backboard. And the Silver Eagles move it up to Henry Houston. Victorson gets away with a little shove, but Monona Grove still controls. The underneath shot, somehow Caden Nelson gets it to go. Bit of a smirk on his face after that one. That was a toughie. And it's a 12-point Monona Grove lead here. Ethan Victorson to Ryan Panzer. Yates underneath. Yates, a little spin around move. Tries a shot fake. The ball is poked free, and it's grabbed by Houston. And Henry Houston gets the steal for Monona Grove. Everything breaking their way late in this second half. Just 6:37 to go. Little turnaround move, and they get it to Houston. Kick out. Caden Nelson from three-point land. Short off the front of the rim. Picked up by Look in transition to Ethan Victorson. Victorson right to the hoop. The layup too strong. The rebound, Houston. Panthers have started to have trouble shooting at just the same time that Monona Grove has rattled off a serious amount of points. That's led to a 12-point MG lead. Kyle Nett turns around, no shot, and he is whistled for a travel. So the Panthers get an opportunity here with exactly 6 minutes to play. They have got to come up with some points on this trip down the lane, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, Caden Nelson, off Monona Grove's highest scorer, has just started to really get into it in this second half here. So with Monona Grove getting another weapon going, this is not a time for the Panthers to slow down.
Adam Yates on the outside. All the way to Nolan Look in the corner. And you're exactly right. Panthers need to answer back. Eric Victorson drives the lane. Victorson finds his way in and hits the score. Speaking of difficult layups, Victorson makes that one go. Sam Hepp in transition, and he is fouled. Will go to the line for 2. That's Yates' second foul, and it's the 7th against Oregon in this half. Hepp to shoot 2, a 58.9% free throw shooter. And his first attempt is in and out. Second attempt coming from Hepp. That also no good. The rebound is loose. Look, trying to get after it, and a timeout for Monona Grove, and that is just unfortunate for the Panthers. He misses both shots. The rebound is loose, but with a hand on it, they're able to get the timeout called, and so they will have another possession coming back from this one.
Yeah, Nolan Look was really doing his best. I mean, leapt over two players, was just about to get that ball back, but yeah, Monona Grove really good on that timeout as far as just keeping this in their possession.
Coach Zwiefel alert there. Let's go down to our on-the-floor camera and get in the huddle with Coach Chris Siebert of the Oregon Panthers.
Look to the slip, because we're going to switch. You're the one, you're the corner, Luke with slip. That's what I'm saying. All right? Normal loop, and then look slip. Fellas, that keep slipping, keep back cut, keep playing hard, fist out there.
And with 5:17 to go in this second half, the MG student section is fired up. Their team leads by 10, and they will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Panthers running out of time here as they try and claw their way back into this game. They were tied, but they've fallen down to a 10-point deficit. Mount Horeb up 57-49 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left over Monroe in that game. Sam Hepp gets ready to inbound it here. Finds Caden Nelson in the corner. Nelson goes back up to the top. He'll direct traffic and burn some time off this clock. Erickson tries to step in, can't do it. Sam Hepp, and interior to Kyle Nett. Hepp for a two-pointer, no good. Rebound, Ryan Panzer, a nice job to box out. Panzer, not the biggest guy on the floor, but great technique there to get the rebound. 4:48 to go as the Panthers trail by 10. Need to get some more points on the board here. Look, finds Ethan Victorson. Excuse me, that's Eric. And Eric gets his 5th three of the night. It's a 7-point game with 4:33 to go. Caden Nelson working on Victorson. Gives it off to Hepp. Hepp in the lane from 6 feet. In and out. Panzer again with an outstanding rebound. Tipped it to himself. He hits Eric Victorson. Victorson, hop step, is fouled right in the lane. Goes hard to the floor, and he is hurt. Eric Victorson down on the ground. His teammates quickly pull him up, but that one got him funny. Gets right up, though, walks it off. He's played so well tonight and showing some real heart here as he tries to get back into this one to take 2 at the line. Henry Houston guilty of that foul. It's his second, the 3rd against MG in this half. Eric with a chance to make this a 5-point game. His first shot is good. The Panthers break their drought here in the second half from the free throw line. Victorson, a 70.3% free throw shooter. He's got a second chance here. Panthers students with their hands up. And the ball goes down. It's a 5-point game with 4:16 to play. This one is not over yet. Caden Nelson across the timeline for MG. Panthers with a 7-0 run here over the last couple of minutes. Nelson can't dribble in, knocks Victorson to the floor, but MG retains possession. Houston along the outside. Tapped and taken by Ethan Victorson. Foot race to the hoop. Victorson is fouled as he goes down. No, it's going to be a traveling call. The Panthers fans not pleased. Ethan Victorson tied up with Houston, a very physical player, but they get Oregon for the travel. And so the turnover goes to Monona Grove. Sam Hepp will inbound it with 3:49 to play. MG up by only 5 as Caden Nelson brings this one forward. Nelson into the lane and lays it in. Caden Nelson has 11 points in this half, 14 in the game, makes it a 7-point MG game once more. 3:20 to play, and it's Ethan Victorson near side for Oregon. Interior to Erickson, kick out to Panzer, 3-point attempt, too strong. And rebound MG. 3:08 and counting as the Silver Eagles carry it forward. Zweifel, the head coach, directing traffic. Handoff right in front of the bench. Pickoff from Erickson. What a job! Carter Erickson with the steal and the save as he was heading out of bounds. And he gets the ball now. Ethan Victorson in the corner. A little step fake. His team down 7. Pop shot from the lane, and it's good. 6 points in the half for Ethan. It's 49-44, a 5-point game once again. Caden Nelson, far side. 2:29 to play. Nelson dribbles in and has to dribble out. Eric Victorson has been great defending him tonight. Look, very tight on the man coverage. Monona Grove trying to drive again. Nelson, back crossover dribble. And his shot too strong, but in the lane. It's picked up and blocked by Carter Erickson. But MG still has the rebound and even 2 minutes to go. And that's going to be a timeout from MG. What a shot block from Carter Erickson.
Absolutely rejected on that shot. And yeah, this game is really starting to turn again in Oregon's favor. Certainly Oregon's still down by 5 points, but they're doing all the right things to get right back in this game.
Oregon very close here, just down 49-44 with 1:59 to go. And once again, let's head down to the floor, take you inside the huddle with Coach Chris Siebert.
If they come on the floor flat, it's going to be the screener, Caden Nelson go to the corner. Chase it over the top and let him get it. Whoever's guarding the inbounder, I want more on the ball to close to the corner. Right when it's thrown in, you're sprinting trap that first one. Make him go towards the baseline to get it. All right? Understand that you're going to get screened. So if the ball's here, Caden Nelson's going to be using the second. We got to beat the first one. All right? We got to beat this first one. All right? Beat it. And then Carter, and then Eric's here.
As the referees break up the timeout, we'll bring you back up here in the booth. 1:59 to play. The Panthers down by just 5. Monona Grove will hold the ball after a huge block from Carter Erickson and an MG timeout. The Panthers are this close, but they are getting to the point where they're going to have to start fouling. And Monona Grove is in the bonus. Oregon has 17 fouls in this half. Monona Grove with only 3. Final from Mount Horeb. Mount Horeb 65, Monroe 49. So the winner of this game will take on Mount Horeb in the regional final round. Backcourt inbound goes to Lance Nelson. Working on Ryan Panzer. Sophomore on freshman as the underclassmen getting into the game here. Caden Nelson double teamed at the top. Panthers putting tons of pressure on. Houston back to Nelson at the logo with 1:43 to go. Nelson through the lane. His shot does not go. His second tip is no good. Carter Erickson swats it into Victorson, but it comes back to MG. And we've got a charging foul against Monona Grove.
Where?
I'm not sure. We'll get the whistle on who exactly was guilty of it. And it's Lance Nelson. His third foul, the 4th team foul against MG. And one of the other referees honestly had his hands out like he didn't know either. But Panthers get a break. Charging foul against Monona Grove. 1:33 to go. They've got a huge opportunity here, down by 5 in this regional semifinal. Eric Victorson at the top. He's got 5 3-pointers tonight, and MG respecting that, putting pressure on him on the outside. Ethan Victorson, baseline, has an open look. It's off the side of the rim. Goes up once more. And he is fouled. He will go to the line for two of the most consequential free throws of his senior season. Ethan, an 83.5% free throw shooter, has not had a chance at the charity stripe tonight, but he can make it a single score game. And his first shot is perfect. It's 49-45 with just 74 ticks left on that clock. Panthers faithful supporting Ethan Victorson, and he rewards that support. 49-46, Panthers within 3. Heavy backcourt press. Caden Nelson able to break it forward to Sam Hepp. Hepp challenged in the corner, finds Houston. They still haven't gotten across. They throw the ball away, and it's picked up by Nolan. Look, ahead to Carter Erickson, baseline. And he is fouled. And the Panthers will have a legitimate possession with 59.1 seconds to go. That's on Houston. It is his fourth, the team's sixth, and it's a timeout, Oregon. The Panthers will be in the bonus for these remaining 59.1 seconds. Down by 12, they have clawed their way back to within 3 with inside a minute to go.
You know, we began this season, I think, with a home game with a double overtime at home. And wouldn't it be fitting if we ended our broadcast season that way?
I heard a man once say that time is a flat circle, and if that is true, that may be where we're headed tonight. We have seen so many great overtime games this season from both the boys and the girls basketball teams here at Oregon. It would be awfully fitting to have another, but I know for myself and for the rest of these Oregon fans, they probably like to just see them win it in regulation.
It would be nice, yes.
With that said, though, they have some deadly shooters from range, and tonight it's been the Victorson brothers. Ethan has 2 3-pointers. Eric has 5. Monona Grove clearly keying on Eric Victorson. And paradoxically, that can open things up for you. You know, Eric is the big-time 3-point shooter, but you've got other guys that can do it. If you can get a double team over to Eric and he can get a pass, you may find a wide-open look. Someone like Ethan Victorson, obviously, but maybe Ryan Panzer might take the shot. Nolan Look is not afraid to take a shot from downtown. We could see any of these guys potentially get them.
Yeah, we've had nights where there's been, half a dozen different Panthers with a 3-pointer on the board. So they've really got options here as far as that's concerned.
Interior to Look as the Panthers work it. Victorson almost took that 3. Now he drives to the lane. His shot is blocked, and that ball is out of bounds. It will stay with Oregon. Sam Hepp is just a monster there underneath, and he shows you why. Standing 6'7", he gets a big block against the much shorter Eric Victorson, just 5'11". Erickson at the top. Interior to Ethan Victorson. Ethan Victorson from directly under the basket somehow gets it to go. It's 49-48 Oregon, and they've got the full court press up. Once again, MG with the 49-48 lead. Misspoke there. 32 seconds to go. Pass it in. The ball is loose. It's on the floor. It's taken by Oregon. Ryan Panzer's got it, and the Panthers settle it down. 23 seconds to play. And it's timeout from Coach Chris Siebert. The Panther faithful are on their feet. It's a 1-point MG lead and 20 seconds to go.
Well, this is about all the Panthers can ask for as far as an opportunity. 20 seconds. Likely, if everything goes well, the last shot of the game. This could seal it up for the Panthers.
It's the most difficult situation to find yourself in basketball. Down by 1 with enough time left on the clock to end the game. You want to work it down so you don't give them a chance to come back, but you hate to take a shot and miss it and not have enough chance to try and get a rebound and get a putback. It's a delicate balancing act. You know that's exactly what Coach Siebert and his staff are going over with their team right now.
Right. We've seen the Panthers get in situations where they burn too much time, and that's exactly what they want to avoid here.
And we know the girls' team in their playoff game.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it ended.
Yeah, they were tied 46-46, got an unfortunate traveling call with 9.4 seconds to go. Stoughton came down, scored with 1.8 left, and won that game 48-46. A very tough one for the girls' side. The boys have an opportunity here to tell a bit of a different story. Down 49-48, 20.8 seconds to go. The game clock, for some reason, reset to an even 22 minutes. Obviously, in error. I don't think we're going to add that much time to the game clock.
Well, the Panthers have all sorts of time to come back now.
They got plenty of time now. We got a lot of time on that clock. But
there we go. Okay.
In all seriousness, so they meant to set it to 22.2. So they put 1.4 extra seconds on there for the timeout call. 22.2 seconds to play. Ethan Victorson inbounds to Ryan Panzer in the backcourt. Panthers trail by 1. Nolan Look at the top. Works off the block. Now drives his way to the hoop. Lay-in is no good. Ooh. And a foul delivered immediately by Carter Erickson against Henry Houston. Houston is 4 for 4 from the line tonight. And he will get a 1-and-1 opportunity here. 10.6 seconds to go. Huge shots coming. The crowd on their feet. Everyone shouting. Houston knocks down the front end. He's 5 of 5 from the line. 50-48 Monona Grove with 10.6 to play. The Panthers will undoubtedly call it as soon as they get possession. Houston ready for his back end attempt. He's got it. And it's 51-48 MG with 10.6 to go. The Panthers were in a position where they potentially could take the lead. Just an awkward shot does not quite work out for them as Look drives the lane. And now they will have 60 seconds to decide how they want to get 3 points in 10.6 seconds.
Right, yeah. I mean, at this point, the Panthers are pretty much looking to ride this out into another 4 minutes of play. And, all bets are they get it to a Victorson to make this happen.
Let's head down to our floor camera, see what Coach Siebert is telling his boys here.
Sprint it up's got to be fast. If they foul you, try to shoot it out there. Shoot it. If Nolan's coming off it, Ethan's setting it, Ethan's going to roll, then Panzer, you're here. Nolan, a couple dribbles this way. We'll get a hammer screen. If you got that, throw it. And if not, Panzer, you're going to screen your own man with Ethan running to the corner. All right? It's got to be immediate. You got to get it in, and you got to sprint fast. So,
You hear the horn, and the Panthers are ready to get back to it. 10.6 seconds left. They're down 51-48. Eric Victorson is the obvious guy to go to. He's had the hot hand from three-point land tonight. He's got 5 of them. His brother Ethan has 2. And there are 4 other Panther players that have double-digit three-pointers on the season. Eric Victorson will send the inbound pass to Ryan Panzer. Panzer picks it up, rushes forward. 8 seconds to play. Nolan Look at the top, rotating around. Look, finds Ethan Victorson. Victorson for 3, no good.
No.
And that is how this game ends. Monona Grove comes off the bench. They have won the regional semifinal and are on their way to the regional final against Mount Horeb. Ethan Victorson dejected on the floor, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. An outstanding game and an outstanding Oregon career. But unfortunately, the Panthers fall to the Monona Grove Silver Eagles 51-48. Congratulations, Silver Eagles. They advance to the regional final, and they will take on Mount Horeb. Oregon finishes their season 14-9 overall, second place in the Badger South. Chris Siebert, the new head coach, had an outstanding first year, Sean. Really put together a great program, a great style for this team to emulate. And as they move forward, they've got some seniors that are leaving. They're going to miss those guys an awful lot, but they've got some really talented young guys as well. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next year.
Yeah, Coach Siebert has a lot to be proud of, Zach. He's really elevated this team, I think, even in his first year of coaching. And as he gets settled in and he's really knowing now what he's got to work with, I think he's in a very good position. As far as that goes, we're going to be losing a lot of key seniors here. Nolan Look, Carter Erickson, Ethan Victorson have been on the starting lineup for years at this point. Zach Tower tonight, he got in foul trouble early, but you could see, the defensive power he added to this as well. But, that's not everybody. Coach Siebert's got some people to work with. He's got Yates sticking around. He's got Eric Victorson, who I think we saw all we needed to see of tonight.
Absolutely.
And Ryan Panzer, only a freshman. He's got a long and fruitful career, I think, at OHS ahead of him. So, that's a few of the keys of what we might see in the future.
I think so. All right, just before we finish up, Sean, 1 star from each team. Who do you like?
To start it off from MG, I think Caden Nelson was kind of their sleeper agent. Pretty much silent in the first half. Then right at the end, just squeaked in that three-pointer to really elevate Monona Grove, give them some buffer going into halftime. And then it just shot after shot. He was so hard for the Panthers to defend anywhere near the basket in the second half of the game. Nelson really, I think, helped put this away for the Silver Eagles.
I think so. And then who do you like from Oregon?
We were talking about him all night, but my goodness, Eric Victorson just raining them out from all over the place. He's going to be, I mean, he's been great to watch these past couple years, but, you know, as only a sophomore, we've got a lot of him to look forward to seeing in the future.
We sure do. For myself, over on MG, I'm going to choose Sam Hepp. Sam Hepp did not have a lot of scoring in the second half. He had 8 in the first half, but he was a monster on defense, a great ball handler, got a lot of other guys open, did a lot of work for MG in that regard. And then for the Panthers, I'm going to choose Ethan Victorson. His final game, his farewell song here at Oregon High School, 8 in the first half, 10 in the second half, 18 overall. Just an outstanding player. He took that last-second three to try and tie it up for him. Just missed it, but a great career from Ethan Victorson. All right, folks, that is going to do it. That finishes up our basketball season here at OCA Media. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to our technical director, Christopher Learish, our director, Tim Olson, our producer, Paul Zwicker, our camera operators, Jordan Hake, Peyton Cordella, and Samuel Bergman. For my partner, Sean Bull, my name is Zach Seeloff, saying so long, take care of yourselves, and take care of somebody else. Good night, everybody.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCA Media Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at ocamedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
I'm Dr. Aaron Schwab. I'm a general surgeon at Stoughton Hospital. GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, is when stomach contents abnormally flow from the stomach back into the esophagus, and this can cause symptoms like heartburn, chest pain, and regurgitation. The Lynx device stops reflux by using magnets to strengthen the muscle at the end of the esophagus, and this prevents acid from flowing from the stomach back into the esophagus.
Stoughton Hospital. Trusted care close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improve the financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.